Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome back. This is Eileen with Eileen David Creations, and welcome to my craft room. I hope you're all having a very good Sunday afternoon. Today is day 7 of our 12 days of Christmas crafts. So as you hop on, say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And I'm going to refresh my screen here so I can see everyone's comments. There we go. Hi Angie, how are you? Thanks for watching. All right, so hey Natalie. So today what we're going to be making is topiary using red and gold mini ornaments. Hi Kathy, hi Linda, hi Paula. So we're going to be using these little ornaments, and these are from the Dollar Tree. Hi Lawanda. So we have red and gold here, more red than gold, so hopefully that'll work out. I have to use 2. Hi Irma, hi Cindy, hi Robin. We're going to be using 2 reds per every gold. And we're using this, this is a 6-inch foam ball, and I have a dowel that already stuck to it because when I was fiddling with it, it was making an awful noise. So I decided to go ahead and stick this on before we started so you guys wouldn't have to hear it. Hi Karen, hi Deborah. And okay, so we have the foam ball, 6 inches, the dowel. I think the dowel I cut at 18 inches. And I stuck it up pretty high in here. We're going to be using this foam block. Hi Bonnie, hi Tina. This foam block is from Dollar Tree. Hi Kim. And the foam block is 2.9 inch by 3.9 inch by 3.9 inch. I already poked a hole where I'm going to put my dowel. And this little tin is from Hobby Lobby. I already had this from before, so I decided to use it. And it's kind of rustic. So what we're going to do, I think to kind of decorate that a little bit, is use this ribbon. It's a red, it's like a velvet almost ribbon with these little white cotton fluffs around it. And just wrap that around like that to add a little bit more, make it a little bit more festive. So we're going to do that later. We're also going to be using these tinsel, what are these called? Tinsel Garland. I think this is from Dollar Tree. And what this is going to be for is to put in between the ornaments to fill it out. So we don't see the foam underneath the ornaments. So we're going to use that for that. Okay, what else? Oh, in this part, I cut a bunch of these little things from an old wreath that I had. And because I couldn't figure out when I put this in there, I couldn't figure out what to do for the top here. And I wanted to use stuff that I already had. And since I don't plan to sell this one, this is going to be for me. This is going to go into our powder room. So I just decided to use something that I already had around. So we're going to be sticking these on the bottom and making kind of like a green base here. And it's going to be hanging out the sides. Okay, so we're going to be using scissors. I have the glue skillet plugged in. And I think that's it. So let's get started. So I'll go ahead and take the plastic wrap off of this. We'll start with our base first. And let me turn the camera down. Hi Kim. Hi Shelly. Oh great. Okay. So I'm going to, since I have the glue skillet on, I have a little stick in here that I use to mix it around while it's melting. I'm just gonna swirl some glue there and Put it here on the bottom of my foam block. And then just plop that in. I got lucky. We won't have to cut the foam block. And I'm not worried about the gaps. Like I said, this is just for me, so this will work. So once we do that, I should have organized this. I want to use the longer pieces over here so it'll hang down a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to dip one end into the glue pot. Well, my glue needs to melt a little bit more. It's kind of thick. And just stick it into the foam. Let me turn up the heat a little bit. Hey, Debbie. I'm just going to do this all the way around, and I'm going to do it in a couple of layers. So this is going to be the outside layer, and then go to the inside until we get to the middle circle, the hole. Hi, Diana. Thanks for joining us. I'll use this one over here since it's longer. I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Hi, Sandy. The only thing about this glue pot, you get a lot of glue string. I hope I cut enough off. Hey, Leanne. Okay. Move that out of the way so it's out of the way of the glue string. Yeah, so this will go pretty quickly, I'm hoping. Oh, that's nice, Carol. Hi, Liz. So, going all the way around. Another option you can do if you have it available, or if you want to really, like I said, this is just for me, and I'm kind of winging it. I have a picture in my head what I want to look like, so we'll see what it actually looks like. But if you have sheet moss, you can also use that for the base of your topiary. But I'm challenging myself not to go out to the craft store today. I know it's difficult with all their... Michael's is having another 70% off their ribbon today. Unfortunately, my Michael's the ribbons are almost all picked off, and what they have left is not so much. Aloha, Hadassah. Okay. We'll need one more for the first round. I think two rounds should do it. So we'll do one more round. And for the second one, have it sticking just a little bit straighter up. Give it that a little bit of volume. Hi, Javita. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Sorry if I'm not. That looks pretty good. Going good so far. You know how when you have this idea in your head and it's all pretty good and you try to do it and it doesn't come out exactly as you pictured it? This is going pretty well. I'm going to look and see if there are any kind of bald spots that I can put any more into as I'm picking off the glue string. Thanks, Karen. Yes, Lily, we're making a topiary. So this is just the base. And these things are from an evergreen wreath that I took off, like the little pieces of it. So I don't know if I need to do another row. Yeah, I think I do. This is what it'll look like when we have the thing on it. So I'll do one more row. And this one, it's pretty good, much going to be just standing straight up. It looks like I cut just about the right amount. So it's nice sometimes when you challenge yourself to make a craft using what you already have in your craft room or your craft collection. Okay, one more piece. Let's put that there. There we go. I think that's our base. Ready to go. That's how it looks. And I want it just to hang down a little bit. Simple little base. You can't see the foam or the gaps inside our little base here. So that's how it looks around. Pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the ribbon on right now. Ooh, lots and lots of glue string. Okay, so we're gonna just measure a ribbon to go all the way around. Cut it. Then I will take a little bit of glue here. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the tin. Glue that. Then I'm going to fold the overlap in so we'll have a finished edge. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Evelyn. Gracie, you absolutely can. I think as long as you can get your a foam block in there, I don't see why not. Okay, so we're just going to glue that down. And I'm not sure, but we may be putting a bow on this too. I'm not sure. Like, we're winging it today. Hi, Trisha. Is this how some of you guys make your crafts? You just say, oh, I'm going to do this today and I'm just going to make it up as I go along. It's kind of nerve-wracking when I have people watching, but you guys will know what I'm trying to get at. So there's our base. It's red and green, and it's looking very festive already. So we're going to put that aside. So we're going to start working on our topiary top now. Okay, so what I did was I poked a hole in the top. I figure I'll start from the top and work my way down. If I run out of the gold ornaments, I can just stop and I'll put some more later, because this way, because the top to the middle will be what'll show. And all I'm going to do is dip the ornaments into the glue. Oh, I can tell you now that this glue string is going to drive me nuts today. Just stick it in there. And what I did too, forgot to tell you, see the little hangers of the ornaments? I just took those off, so it'll be easier. It still has a little knobby thing on the top, and that's what I used. So I poked a hole on the top, but I didn't want to poke a hole all around the foam. So I'm just gonna, when I glue this down, I'm just gonna glue it so that the knobby thing is just pointed down, but not in the foam. And then at the end, we're going to be putting this gold in between them, so it'll hide it anyway. Okay, so we'll do, the next one will be gold. And I'm going to alternate between the glitter, the shiny, and the matte ornaments. Just put it in as snugly as you can. I'm just going to pick them at random and just put them in there. This is coming out pretty nice. Yeah, so we will be, I can see the foam a little bit. I forgot to take the tip off of that one. It's going away. Are you like me that you can't stand these glue strings when you work with them? Okay. I'm trying to do 2 red, 1 gold. 2 red, 1 gold. Gracie, I think it would depend on the size of the what do you call them? You can't use too big of the ornaments, otherwise it'll just be way too big. I think the smaller the ornaments, the nicer. Let's see here. There. Trying to make sure that the 2 gold ornaments don't touch. think I'm going to have to hit this with a warm blow dryer after we're done to get rid of all the excess glue string. Don't worry, see, like this, there's a kind of a, let's see, just turn it so you can see it. There's kind of a bigger gap there. So that's definitely where the gold tinsel is going to come in later. So, and another thing that you could do too is use a smaller foam ball, because when you put your ornaments onto it, it's going to make it so much bigger. And these little ornaments, I believe there are 16 of them in a package at the Dollar Tree. So we'll have to count to see how many ornaments we actually used when we're done here. Okay, one red over here. Yeah, I can't stand them either, Lily. If you have little ones, little kids, they can be your helpers in popping off the little tops off the ornaments. So I just throw one there. Oh, pretty cute. There's a lot of red there, huh? Oops. Cindy, the styrofoam ball is about 6 inches in diameter. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining us. Should have pulled the tops off all of this before I started. You can use different things too, not just ornaments for your topiary. I don't know what else would look really cute. Ribbon. Ribbon would be really cute if you did tiny ribbons. Or even the hard candy, those little spiral hard candies. If you glued that on, you can make a candy topiary. That would look really cute. Hi, Bonita. Just keep working around. Like I said, I think the most important thing is to get them on as snug as possible. And then we'll take care of the gaps afterwards. Hi, Jan. Hey, Jerry, we're going to be... Oh, thanks, Hadassah. Yeah, she likes to come visit me. We're going to be using this to fill in the gaps. It's just the tinsel, gold tinsel. We're going to be cutting it into little pieces and sticking into the gaps of the ornaments. Our dog, Bella, she likes to come in here and check on me once in a while. Oh, thanks, Elaine. You're welcome, Jerry. Moving along. Okay. I think I should have used the glue gun for this one, guys. I don't know if I would have saved the headache of the glue strings. We can use ribbons too, but the gaps for this, it's very small. So I decided to go ahead and use the this, since we can cut into small pieces and just stick it in there. But ribbons definitely would work too. I just don't think I had any red or gold ribbon that was small enough. That would be cute too if you did a whole topiary with little ribbons made into bows and just pop them on in here. You can make the bows and stick it on like a floral pick and then stuck them into the styrofoam ball. I think that would have been really cute too. The styrofoam, this is just a dowel that I cut, and I don't know if you can tell, but I spray painted it like a metallic gold. And then I just stuck it in there and I glued it to the bottom. I did that before we started because when I was trying to work with it, it was making this really, really awful high-pitched sound, the foam and the dowel. So I thought I'd spare you guys listening to that. Oops, this one's coming up. You're welcome, Patricia. Monica, I don't know yet. I'll count it at the end. I'm hoping I have enough. Like I said, I have about twice as many red ornaments as I do gold, so that's why you see a lot more red than gold. Trying to do two 2 red, 1 gold. Trying to see if I'm trying to make the gold ornaments not touch each other. You guys can't see the glue string, can you? Because I can see it and it's kind of driving me nuts. This is just your regular, it's just a glue stick that I bought from Amazon, and it's actually these. It's like this long glue stick from my my glue gun, and it's the larger one. This is the thinner one. This is the larger one, and this is what I'm using for the glue pot, the glue skillet. And I just cut them up into a couple of little pieces, and then I put it in the skillet and melt it. Kim, we're making a topiary. Just drop the whole ornament in the glue pot. Oh, okay. It's getting a little heavy. Hold it down here. That's a good weight for that thing. This reminds me of someone with curlers in their hair. Yes, that's what I plan to do, Elaine. I'm gonna hit this with my hair dryer on like a medium setting, and hopefully all the glue string will melt away and stop bugging me. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and pick at it until I don't see it anymore. Well, this stuff, this space needs some more. Thanks, Deborah. Where else do we need some? Right here. Gold one. It could, oh, this would be really pretty if you did something like all gold or even all silver. This would be great for a wedding centerpiece. Yeah, Carol. Maria, this is going to be a topiary. We're sticking the ornaments around this foam ball, and we're going to stick this dowel onto the base right here when we're done. And it's going to be a nice little decoration for my powder room. Yeah, if I was planning on selling this, I'd be a lot more careful, I guess. Yeah, but since it's just for me, it's just for fun. The ornaments are, hang on, let me get the box. Ooh. Out of there. Let's see. Yeah, 16 ornaments. Here's the box from Dollar Tree. They are, it doesn't say, but they're 1-inch ornaments. Using my cutting mat to measure it. They're 1-inch ornaments. And they're plastic, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. But you do still have to kind of be careful, because you can still squish them and leave a dent. You know how when ping pong balls get dented? They're probably made pretty much with the same kind of material as a ping pong ball too. Thanks, Kayla. Thanks. You're welcome, Joanne. All right, I think we're in the home stretch here. Doing the underside. Thanks, June. It's coming out. It's coming along. Put that there. It's not black, it's actually clear. Let me move this so I can show you my glue skillet. Oops. There it is. It's clear. It's just the glue skillet is black. Here's the glue. Let me move it back there so I don't stick my hand in there. And I should have it on, right now I have it on a metal, like, tray. It should be on like a tile, a piece of tile. I meant to do that the other day. I'm still on the hunt for a tomato cage for our snowman. June, I got the glue skillet from Amazon. I don't remember exactly the name of it. But if you look up glue skillet, it should pop up. And I've heard some people also buy theirs from like Walmart. If you're going to get one, make sure you pick one up that has temperature control, because this one has one right here right here, and you can turn it up or down. Usually when I first plug this in, I turn it up like 3/4 of the way up, and then once it melts, I turn it down a little bit to like half power, and just keep it there while I'm using it. I mean, it's still hot, but it's not hot enough to burn me if any of the glue gets on me. It's still really warm, but it's not going to give me 2nd-degree burns. A baby shower for a boy, Susie. As a gift, you can make a wreath. That would be cute with the baby's name on it. If the parents know what the baby's name's going to be, or the baby's initial on it, that would be really cute, don't you think? Ooh, I looked at, what is it, Home Depot and Ace Hardware. I haven't looked at our Lowe's yet. And they both don't have, they have a tomato cage, but they're like the giant, they're like over 4 feet tall. I don't think I can handle a 4-foot tall tomato cage snowman, because with the top hat is almost 12 inches tall as it is. So I'm looking for one that's like 3 feet. 3 feet, yeah. That's going to be a marathon project, you guys. Turn it over. Okay, sure. Here you go. Here's how it's looking so far. So we have this much left to do on the bottom. And also, I don't know how many different kinds of glue skillets there are. I know there's the big giant, it looks like, it's like your basic cooking skillet. And I have seen other designers use that. And, but this one that I have, it's designed for using for glue. Yep. Hi, Maria. Today we're making a topiary using red and gold ornaments. We're almost done gluing the ornaments onto the foam ball. There you go. Yeah, glue skillets really, it's a great option. It's great for things like this where you it's handy to just dip your item into the glue skillet instead of continually, with a glue gun. Because after a while, squeezing that glue gun starts to hurt. So this is definitely handy. Except for the glue string. I don't know if it's because of this or it's because of the brand of the glue. Yes, Sandra, I do use just regular glue sticks in the glue skillet. That's stuck on. Hi, Carol. Hey, Robin. You know what? I haven't counted because I just opened a bunch of boxes of ornaments and I put it in this basket. So I'll count. There's 16 ornaments per box. So it would be safe to guess maybe 2 to 3 boxes each of the red and gold. Okay, some of these gaps are going to be bigger than the others. Just going to have to put more. Susie, I'm doing a challenge for myself. I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas crafts. So today is the 7th day straight that I've been on and doing different crafts. And I usually do wreaths and floral arrangements like that, but I also like to do different crafts. I've done, one of the craft projects we did was a glitter ornament. Another one we did kids ornaments, where we made like a snowflake and 2 paper ornaments that you can make with kids. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Monica. Okay. See, I don't mind so much that there's a lot of red on this, because when we add the gold, when we add this gold into all the gaps, it's gonna help balance it out. Patricia, I might have to do that if I can't locate a 3-foot tomato cage. Don't want to do it, but I might have to, because we're definitely making that snowman. Because I have the hat and everything else. I have the mesh, which, believe it or not, that tomato cage snowman is going to take about 4 to 5 rolls of deco mesh. Hi, Anne. Thank you. I try to be on at the same time, Susie. 1 o'clock. Sometimes I run a little bit late, and if I don't think I can get on time, I will schedule it for 2. A couple of the crafts that I've done, I was on at 2 o'clock. But I think I like this time slot. Oops, hang on a second. The hat for the snowman is actually from, was it last year or the year before? I got it from Michael's. And I have 2 left. The one snowman, the picture that you guys saw on my Facebook page, I actually sold that little guy. So I don't have him to show you as the sample. So in a way, we're going to be kind of winging it again when we make the snowman. Because I don't think I can make 2 snow. They're huge. Okay, we're almost done here. So I would suggest that if you're going to do this, use a smaller foam ball, smaller than 6 inches. Because these ornaments, with it on, it's now 8 inches wide. It's a little bit big. Hi, Amy. Bonita, I'm in the Pacific time zone. I'm in California. Thanks, Dawn. We love the UK. My family and I were there on vacation this summer. Our first time going to UK, and we loved it. We went to London and spent a couple of days there, and then we drove up to Scotland to visit my husband's family. Loved it there. Had a great time. Okay, I think we have just about enough ornaments. And there. Trying to make sure everything is snug. Oh, hang on. Might have put one too many. They're starting to kind of pop up. think that'll be that. This will be the last one. I'd rather have there be bigger gaps than have it too bunched in together so they don't pop up. There's someplace, so there's our finished piece. So that's the ornaments. I'll put this away. So the next step, this looks like a giant candy apple. The weather here, it's beautiful right now. Just hang on a second. There you go. Thanks, Bridget. Yes, we're definitely going back, Dawn. Had such a great time. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this is, if you have like chopsticks would be great, but I think I'm gonna use one of my crochet hooks and cut about, I would say, oops, see this, bend the ends in so that the tinsel doesn't come off. So we're gonna take, this is like 4 inches, 5 inches, and when you cut them, they will start to come apart. So bend the ends inside so they'll stay together. And you just want to bend it in so you have a little piece like that. Dip it into your glue. And then stick it into the gaps that you see. And then if you need to, you can use, like I said, a chopstick. It'd be nice if you guys could see it, huh? Chopstick, or I'm using a crochet hook. So cut another piece, fold the ends in, fold it in half. I'm really not even measuring it. Just dip a little glue. Now I think this part, a glue gun would be more handy. That way you can just stick the glue gun in there, squirt a little glue in there, and then just pop the glitter, not the glitter, this thing on it. Oh, and be careful not to burn your hand when you're dipping this. Trying to see in between the gaps. This will be a great project to do. Hi, Denise. Hi, Gloria. This will be a nice craft to do while you're sitting and watching TV, just zoning out. I usually am watching Netflix while I'm crafting. Either that or listening to Christmas music. Okay. Coming along. And I'm putting these in the gaps so that, you know, you can see here more at the bottom. You can see the space where there's you can see the foam ball underneath it. That's what we want to hide, so that we're putting it in the gaps to hide the white, and it's going to come out looking like that. So I think I'll start with the bottom and work my way up. So any gaps that you see, fill it in. Oh, hang on. I'll show you how to do the tinsel. Just cut a little piece off, fold it so that the ends are on the inside so they're not poking you, and just stick it in there. I didn't even think of the price for this. because like I said, this is going to be for me. Okay, so this is how I'm doing the tinsel. Just cut a piece off, and then the ends, so they don't unravel, just bend each side in, and then bend it in half. And then that part where the ends were, I'm going to glue into the, dip into the glue, and just pop it in there. Just poke it down until it's even with the ornaments. So I would say for the base, this base is from Hobby Lobby. There's a price tag still there. It's $2.99. The foam square, the block that we have in here, you can get one from the Dollar Tree, so that's $1. These little green stems, I cut off an evergreen base that I had, so I don't know if we're going to count that. This dowel I already had, but you can buy this also from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think you can buy them for $1 or so. This foam ball, I don't know how much it would be. And then for the ornaments themselves, they're from Dollar Tree, and you probably need maybe 6 boxes. So I think altogether, maybe between $10 and $15 total for the materials. So keep going with this. And like I said, these, the materials, most of this, or all of this, I actually already had, so I didn't have to buy anything. It's another challenge. Make something out of what I already had in my craft collection. You're welcome. Thanks, Anna. Hang on. And there's some spots here where you probably won't need to add any tinsel. And this tinsel, I think I got this from, it's either Dollar Tree or like a Rite Aid when it was on clearance after the holidays. So if you see tinsel, you know what you can do with it now. Thanks, you guys. Hola, Lynn. You know, I don't remember where I got the idea from, but I just was thinking for the 12 days of Christmas crafts, different craft ideas that I can show you guys. And this is one of the things. I haven't made a topiary in forever. Ugh, glue. Oh, it's just, Marcia, it's just hot glue, and pop them down onto the foam ball. Really simple. One more piece there. You've almost covered the whole bottom, so you can't see. There's a giant hole right there. You can see the white foam ball underneath it. Linda, we're making a topiary using red and gold ornaments. The ribbons were cut the 6-inch tails, and then the loops were 9 inches. So the 6-inch tails, 2 9-inch loops, and another 6-inch tails. So I think it was 18 plus 12, 30-inch would be the total length of the ribbon, and then you make the bow. gosh, are you talking, is it this one that you're talking about? I hope. This one, right? Yeah, if it's this one, these loops, they're 30 inches, 6 inches to the tail, and then measure 9 inches for the loop, 9 inches for the other loop, and then another 6 inch tail. That's it. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to this guy. Yeah, just so wherever you see a gap, stick a piece of tinsel in there. Cover it up. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks, Shar. Okay, so for the ones with the smaller gaps, use your little tool, chopstick, or this thing. Okay. Try not to get the glue stuck on it. See, here's another big gap here. Can you guys still see? Hi, Debbie. That's a great idea, Karen. If you painted the ball either red or gold, that would have taken care of the problem. That would be a good idea. Thanks, Barbara. But I like the texture of this tinsel coming through too. It adds a little bit something to it. I think it's really cute. Yes, Tina, it is a styrofoam ball. It's a 6-inch styrofoam ball that I'm using. And if it's just a little tiny gap, just fold the tinsel in half. And then pop it in there, just poke it through. Thanks, Anne. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the spray paint would eat the foam, I meant. Cones, those pine cone topiary would be so adorable for a rustic looking topiary. That would be so cute. For a pine cone one too, I would use a smaller, what do you call it? Round foam. because the pine cones can be and use larger pine cones. Or, is this what you meant, Hadassah? You can start with tinsel. Tell me what you guys think of this. Start with the tinsel before you put the ornaments on. Wind the tinsel all around the foam ball and then put the ornaments on top of it. Do you think that would work? That's right, Don. That's what I was thinking too. I wonder if that would work. A wreath with birch bark? No, I haven't done that, Anne. You stapled cone-shaped Dixie cups into a ball, then shape each hole. Oops, sorry, I lost your comment. Just keep popping this in. That might work, but I still like the way this looks. It looks like the tinsel is coming out. Okay, for these little ones, there's just teeny tiny little gaps. I think I'm gonna just skip the glue, cut the tinsel, and stick it in there and poke it in with the crochet needles. I think it'll stay. And it'll be faster, and these glue strings will stop bugging me. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. So I'm skipping the glue for now and just using a little bit bigger piece of tinsel and just popping it all the way down. That's true. I think I agree with you, Crystal. Okay, this is working. You have a really tight space in there. Let's see what I have here that I can use. I have a pair of tweezers that are pointy that I can use to stuff that in there. Okay, but for this, there's a giant gap right there. So I'm going to use glue so it'll stick in there. I'm using my crochet hook, and I'm using these pair of tweezers with a pointy end. You can also use like a chopstick or anything long and skinny to get into the smaller gaps. So, but for the bigger gaps, I'm definitely using glue to hold the tinsel in there. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, that needs some glue. I'm doing good, Cynthia, thanks. Today we're making a topiary using these red and gold ornaments. And we just glued all our ornaments on, and we're filling in the gaps between the ornaments with this gold tinsel. Hi, Sharon. Yes, you're right. It's definitely making it more shiny looking with the tinsel in there. Thanks, Sharon. We're getting there. I'm covered with glue string, but I'm liking the way this is turning out. Okay, so all these gaps up here towards the top are much smaller, so I'm just going to pop the tinsel in between without the glue. Don't think they'll fall out. Thanks, Pamela. You sure you want to see my craft room, Jessica? It's a mess. I'd have to take a day off to clear everything. It's just a little bitty room. Carrie, it's just a regular glue stick that I use for my glue skillet. It's this one that goes on the glue gun. I just chop it up into 3 or 4 pieces, and I just leave it in there, and it melts. Oh, you can do this, Jerry. It's so funny. My process of craft making, my process is I'll see something that looks really, really good that I like, whether it's on TV, online, on Pinterest, especially Pinterest. I will see something, and number 1, I'll say, that's cool. And number 2, I'll say, I wonder how they made that. Number 3 is, I wonder if I can make that. And then I obsess about it a little bit, and then I have to make it. Ooh, what's a 2 topiaries? So you have one here, a little ball here, and then another ball here. That would be cool. Oh, it's a little bit time consuming, and if you hate glue string like I do, it can drive you a little nuts, but I'm trying to ignore it. I may do that, Jessica. It'll have to be after the holidays, though, after all the craziness is over, and I can get everything organized a little bit, and I'll show you my craft room. You can see some of it here. This is the table that I'm working on. It's my desk and craft table. Normally, when I'm not doing a video, I have my laptops right here, and this is right here. I don't know if you can see it. This is my vinyl cutter, where I cut vinyl for shirts and for other crafts that I do. And I work on my laptop, or I'm watching TV or movies on it while I'm crafting. We've been on for an hour and 19 minutes. Thanks, you guys, for hanging with me. We're almost done. I have a couple of gaps left. Another reason I challenged myself to do this 12 days of Christmas crafts is because I'm really new to this Facebook Live, and I really wanted to get out of that nervous. I still get nervous when I hit the start button, and the first minute is still really awkward for me. But once I start doing the crafts and I start interacting with you guys, and you guys talk to me and ask me questions, that all just goes away, and we're just crafting and hanging out. Thanks, Sandy. Linda, we're making a topiary. Almost done. Trying to see if there's any little gaps left. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad. I'm glad you think I give good instructions. That would not be very good if I didn't. Believe it or not, I'm really not a talker. Couple more. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to need to use just this one roll of tinsel. We'll even have some left over. Let's see, here's a bigger gap. And I'm not even using any hot glue, because I'm just making sure that there's enough tinsel that I'm stuffing in the gap so that it won't come out. Oh, thanks, Crystal. Linda, a topiary is just, how do I explain it? It's just this ball-shaped thing on the top. It's on a stick, and we're going to be putting it on this base when we're done. And that's basically it. Topiaries also are like plants, or something that's shaped to be different shapes. That didn't make any sense. Hang on. Actually, I don't do cards. My husband would probably croak if I took up any other crafting things. A long time ago, I did do scrapbooking. Kind of took over. But that was when my kids were little. The base isn't weighed. I was thinking about that too. If I was going to sell this, which I'm not, I would have made sure that the base was weighed down. As it is, I'm thinking whether or not I want to glue the this stick into the base, because this way, if it's not glued in, it'll be easier for me to store. Yes, Patricia, we have a styrofoam block inside the tin, the base, and I just cut off a bunch of the green stems from an evergreen round wreath form, and we just stuck it in here with hot glue. Let's see, where did I see that? Here it is. Okay, there's one more. So the bigger gaps, we did use hot glue to keep the tinsel in, but for these little gaps, I'm just poking them in there and they'll stay in. I don't see any more gaps. There's one there. Oh, thanks, Clemens. there's a couple more here at the top. Yeah, the top and the sides, you really want to make sure that you cover the gaps because that's what's going to be seen the most. Patricia, thanks for reminding me. My site is Eileen David Creations, and if you guys don't already like and follow my page, I would love it if you did. Give it a like and a follow, and if you like this video, you can also share it, and it will show up on your own feed. That way you can rewatch it anytime, and you can show your friends, and it'll help spread the word about my business too. Dawn, I'm actually doing a little project. It's funny that you mentioned that. I've been researching that. I think we have one more piece here. Jessica, no, I don't have YouTube. I just started doing lives. Because it's been like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm still really new at this. I'm still trying to get the live alerts going. There's so much stuff I need to figure out how to do. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Look how cute it looks with all the gaps filled in with tinsel. Here's the top. Trying to see, maybe one more little piece there. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Fill in the gaps after putting the ornaments on. We have a giant thing there. So, and our table is covered with tinsel now. So now what we want to do is, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me put the camera back up. Thank you, guys. Always look sweaty when I put the camera back up. Okay, so we're gonna, there was a hole there. I already poked earlier. There it is. So then we're gonna adjust this. Maybe add one more. That's, oh, one piece is hanging around. Okay, so this is a little bit top heavy. So I probably should weigh this down. Like I said, this is just for me, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's gaps in here between the container and the green foam, and I could probably put some like marbles or some base holders. So that's what it basically looks like. And I picked something out of my craft collection to see if it would work. What do you guys think? Oh, this, if we added this in there, if I can stick it in. Just to add a little bit of an interest at the bottom of the topiary. You have a little bird sitting there, and he's a little red bird. Yep. Trying to arrange him so he doesn't look like he's wonky. And let me see, where are they? Yeah, okay. Let me show you guys before I glue anything down. And there's a couple little gaps there. Okay, little red bird, sit there. What do you think? Little red bird sitting at the bottom of our topiary. Pretty good? I think we're done. I would put, I have, you know those, like, they're kind of flat marble looking things. They're glass marbles. I would just put them, there's in the gaps here at the, on the base. There you go. Kind of looking. Thank you guys. Came out really cute. I wonder if a bow would be nice too on one side here. Let's see what it would look like. Just make a tiny little bow. Thanks, Jerry. So we have the bird on one side, and then a bow on the other side. What do you guys think? The bird's still kind of sitting wonky. I think I like that. I think I'll put the bow there on one side. There we go. So we're done for today. So the next craft project, I think we're going to do a very simple one. We're going to do a tree topper bow. Thanks, everyone. Yes, Louie, you can watch it from the beginning when we end the live, and it'll post onto my page, and you can rewatch it. Be sure to save it, or to not save it, but share it, so that it'll show up on your feed, so you don't have to come to my page to look for it. Okay. Thank you guys for your nice comments. Again, don't forget to like and follow my page, Eileen David Creations, so that you can see all the cool crafts that we're doing. Okay, so stay tuned. I will let you know when the next craft project is gonna be. Thank you for sharing, Linda. Do you have June? Which one? Which one were you talking about? Which other one? Thanks, Luann. Thanks, Sharon. So I will see you guys really soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday, you guys. Take care. Bye.